Say it quietly, folks, but we might, just might, maybe, just a little bit, have a title race on our hands over in the Bundesliga. Do we? Don't we? We'll take a look next. Match number 26 over the Bundesliga, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe to keep your back today. All things Bundesliga related, Black and Rose, what football related? We're going to all here, boys. Under one Ruski, that's right. Dortmund couldn't get the game again. Go ahead against Mainz. I don't know what that was. Let me know down below. But of course, Bayern slipped up a little bit against Bayern Leverkusen, opened up the chances for the likes of Dortmund to maybe make a bit of a title race out of this. We'll take a look at it, examine it in just a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs, the other patrons, guys. Thank you very much, of course, behind the scenes. But anyway, let's jump to the deep end and revisit what I'm talking about right here, right now. So let's go for it. Here are those results. Mainz against Dortmund postponed. Let me know again why that went on. I could Google it, but you could tell me better still then. Of course, Hertha Berlin against Frankfurt, 4-1 win for Frankie. A big win for them. Bayern, of course, drew with Leverkusen, 1-1 in the end. Wolfsburg picked up a 1 over Union Berlin. My boys, Gladbach, look like shit right now. 3-2 loss against Stuttgart. Big win for them as they try to save their season. Kicking on forward, though, what do we got here? Leipzig with a 1-1 draw against Freiburg. Köln picked up a 1-0 loss against Hoffenheim. Bielefeld also lost at home to Augsburg, and Bochum with a 2-1 win over Greuther Fürth. Don't want to look at my picks because I didn't get it shit. These are the table right here right now. 9 points clear is the difference. Yes, I know that's a lot, but we still have to play the Klassiker, and we also got to play the game in hand for Dortmund. So if they were to go all in Dortmund's favour, it would be 3 points, and of course we would have a title race on our hands. Oh yeah, of course. But meanwhile, Leverkusen are in a third spot. Hoffenheim are in fourth. Down the foot. Well, where am I going? Wow, it's all over the place. It's right there. There it is. Greuther Fürth going down. We knew about that. Stuttgart and Hertha Berlin in trouble. Gladbach are in trouble, and of course they look like the season is over already. Anyway, let's take a look at, of course, the leaderboard. It is Jimmy Watton, of course. Well done to you, Carl Mackin as well. Top bins. You got extra smiley up there for whatever reason. As for the mini leaderboard, here you go. Hans Worst, 38 points on the board. Well done to you, sir. For the time being, remember it's just the mini leaderboard. Doesn't really have any clout there. It's just a bit of bragging rights for the second half of the season. Of course, if you want to get involved, free to enter cut/Bundesliga, get amongst it. Of course, get your name in lights for next time around. Double bubble, there you go. That's for you. Because extra smiley, there you go. Hoffenheim kicking on forward. Let's go. Match number 26. Of course, Hoffenheim taking on Bayern. Of course, opening day, first up against fourth. Wow, we won. These two sides have played each other 29 times 2008. 4 wins for Hoffenheim, 20 wins for Bayern, and we've got 5 draws. Of course, Hoffenheim though winning 4 in about 67% form up against the Bayern side, just 1 win and 6 for them. Sorry, 1 defeat past 6 for them, 67% form for them at the moment. Of course, last round in Hoffenheim, it was a 4-1 win for Hoffenheim back in September 2020. The reverse fixture in Bayern in the Allianz Arena was a 4-0 win for Bayern back in October. Hoffenheim with a 1-0 win over Köln last round. Of course, Bayern with a 1-1 draw against Leverkusen. Bayern also in action against Salzburg midweek in, of course, the Champions League to get themselves through to the quarter-finals. The odds on this one then, shall we? Of course, Bayern will be favoured, but 50-4 is your Hoffenheim, 7-4 on is your Bayern. Of course, 50-4 is your draw. Could go either way, but I'm going to go with, of course, Bayern 2-0 win in the end. Greuther Fürth up against Leipzig, of course, strugglers up against European chasers. Now, these two sides have played each other 5 times, 2014, nothing for Greuther Fürth, 4 for Leipzig, and 1 draw, of course. Just 1 win in the past 5 for Greuther Fürth right now, 42% form up against the Leipzig side. Unbeaten in the last 7 games, picking up 4 wins in the past 6, 83% form for them at the moment. Of course, last round in Greuther Fürth, there was a 2-1 win for Leipzig back in December 2015. That was in the SpVgg Bundesliga as well. Of course, Leipzig picked up the reverse fixture 4-1. It was in Leipzig back in October. Leipzig coming to this on the back of a draw against Freiburg. Of course, meanwhile, Greuther Fürth did lose to Bochum last round. The odds right here, right now. Of course, Leipzig 11-4 on for the They are your favourites. They are the away team. 7-1 is your hosts. Of course, Greuther Fürth, and 4-1 is your draw. Back in, of course, Leipzig here. 3-0 win for them on the road. Kicking off is Freiburg up against Wolfsburg, coming at you on Samstag. Now, these two sides have played 37 times in 1998. 13 wins for Freiburg, 14 wins for Wolfsburg. 10 draws, quite tight in the stats there. 67% form for Freiburg right now. Just 1 defeat past 6. Up against the Wolfsburg side, just 1 defeat past 5 for them. 58% form for them at the moment. Of course, last round though in Freiburg, it was a 1-1 draw back in September 2020. The reverse fixture in Wolfsburg was a 2-0 win for Freiburg as well. Freiburg though coming to this on the back of a draw against Leipzig. Of course, Wolfsburg with the 1-0 win over Union Berlin. The odds right here right now are Freiburg 23-20 for the regime, 9-4 is your Wayman, that's Wolfsburg, and 12-5 is your draw. Back in, of course, the draw myself, 1-1 right down the middle. Cannot separate the two sides. Can you? Let me know down below. Union Berlin taking on, of course, Stuttgart, coming at you on Samstag as well. Now, these two sides have played each other 7 times, done 16, 1 win apiece, and 5 draws. Union Berlin, though, just 4 defeats in the past 6, looking pretty pretty woeful for them right now. Up against the Stuttgart side, just 1 win in the past 5 for them. 42% form for them at the moment. Of course, last time around though in Berlin, it was a 2-1 win for Union Berlin back in April 2021. The reverse fixture though in Stuttgart was a 1-1 draw back in October. Union Berlin picking up a 1-0 loss against Wolfsburg. Stuttgart with a 3-2 win over Gladbach last time around to give themselves a big old boost. As for the odds right here right now, Union Berlin 11-10 for the XG 5-2 is your draw, 12-5 is your away win. That's Stuttgart on this one. Going to go for the host here, 2-1 win for them to take it to the house. And Augsburg, they're going to be looking odds against Mainz coming at you on Samstag as well. Now these two sides have played each other 26 times 2007, 12 was Augsburg, 10 for Mainz, and 4 draws of course. Augsburg though come to this just 1 win and 4 for them, 50% form up against the Mainz side who've just lost once in the past 4 games, 42% form for them at the moment. Of course, last time around though in Augsburg it was a 3-1 win for Augsburg back in October 2020. The reverse fixture though in Mainz was a 4-1 win for Mainz back in October this season. Meanwhile, Mainz coming to this on the back of a 3-1 loss against Union Berlin. Augsburg go picking up a 1 win over Bielefeld, and of course haven't lost. Just 1 win in 4 for them at the moment. Kicking on forward though, the odds on this one, Augsburg coming at you at 70-10 for the Richie, 13-8 is your Mainz, and 25 is your draw. I'm going to go with a 0-0 draw myself on this one. What about you? Let me know down below. Of course, Gladbach need to get a result up against Hertha Berlin at the moment over in Gladbach. Now these two sides have played each other 44 times. It's 18 wins for Gladbach, 15 wins for Hertha Berlin, and 11 draws. Just 1 win and 6 for Gladbach right now, 33% form up against the Hertha Berlin side who haven't won in the last 9 games, picking up 5 defeats at the past 6, 8% form for them at the moment. Of course, last round in Gladbach it was a 1-1 draw, but that's back in December 2020. The reverse fixture though in Berlin back in October this season was a 1 win for Hertha Berlin. The away side's only won once in the past 6 in this games, of course, and that was when Hertha beat Gladbach back in 2019. Meanwhile, Gladbach came into this on the back of a 3-2 loss against Stuttgart. Hertha Berlin did lose to Frankie 4-1 last time around. The odds right here right now, Gladbach coming at you 2-1 on for the victory, 5-1 is your away win. That's Hertha Berlin, and 7-2 is your draw. Back in the hosts here, hopefully getting a win, of course move the chains and see what they've got at the other end. Kicking off forward, Dortmund return up against Bielefeld, of course, taking place on Sonntag, March the 13th. Of course, they're out of Europe. All eyes on this now. Can they, of course, make a chase for it? 22 times they played since 1996. 10 wins for Dortmund, 6 for Bielefeld, and of course 6 draws as well. Just 1 defeat the past 5 for Dortmund right now, 50% form. In fact, 1 win in the past 4 if you want to look at it a different way. 50% form for them. Bielefeld though come to just 1 win and 5 for them, 42% form for them at the moment. Of course, last time around though in Dortmund was a 3-0 win for Dortmund back in February 2021. The reverse fixture in Bielefeld was a 3-1 win for Dortmund back in, of course, October. Dortmund with a 1-1 draw against Augsburg last time around. Of course, Bielefeld losing to Augsburg last time around as well. So of course Dortmund's game was postponed. Meanwhile, kicking off forward, Dortmund picking up the odds 4-1 on for the Richie, 5-1 is your draw, 10-1 is your long shots. That's of course Arminia Bielefeld. 2-0 win for me for this one for Dortmund, takes it to the house. That's right, into the final 2 now we have Leverkusen. Of course, big point for them last week up against Köln. They're just sitting there, aren't they, Leverkusen? No one's really giving a shit about them. They're in third. I don't think they're not gonna wobble. They're gonna steady Eddie for the rest of the season. Anyway, 42 times they played each other since 1992, 22 wins for Leverkusen, 9 wins for Köln, and of course 11 draws for the moment. Of course, Leverkusen knows 1 defeat past 6 for them, 75% form up against Köln side who've picked up just 1 win at the past 4 for them, 50% form for them at the moment. Of course, last time around over in Leverkusen was a 3-0 win for Leverkusen. That was back in April 2021. The reverse fixture though in Köln was a 2-2 draw back in October. Leverkusen with a 1-1 draw against Bayern last time around. Köln with a 1-0 loss against Hoffenheim. The odds right here right now coming at you are 13-8 on is your by Leverkusen, 65 is your draw, and 4-1 is your away win. That's Köln on this. 3-1 win for Leverkusen. Of course, steady Eddies. They're just going to see out the season. They're going to just pencil them in for third. They ain't going anywhere. Kicking off forward is Frankie, of course, been on a good bit of form up against Bochum. Right, that's right, coming at you on Sonntag as well. It's the final game on this picks. 24 times they played each other since 1992. 30 wins for Frankfurt, of course, 8 wins for Bochum, and 3 draws as well. 1-3, lost 3 for Frankie right now. 50% form up against Bochum side. 1-2, lost 2, drawn 2. 50% form for them at the moment as well. Last time around though, in Frankie, it was in the league. It was a 3-2 win for Frankie. That was back in March 2012. They also played each other in the cup way back in September 2013. It was a 2-0 win for Frankie as well. However, the reverse fixture in Bochum was a 2-0 win for Bochum back in October. Wow. So, kicking on forward though, Bochum with the 2-1 win over Greuther Fürth. Frankie with a 4-1 win over Hertha Berlin last time around. The odds right here, right now. What do we have on this one? 11-10 on is your Frankie, 5-2 is your 10-3 is your away win. That is Bochum on this. Going to back, of course, the host here. 2-1 win for Frankfurt to take it to the house. Wow. That is it. My picks, of course. Be sure to get your own picks as well using the link. Currently for Bundesliga. It's there in black and white. Of course, if you want to sit in this hot seat, of course, do the Bundesliga predictions for the back end of this season. Of course, looking forward to the next season. Get involved with me down below. Better still, follow me on Twitter. Direct message me that way. Of course, you can sit in the hot seat right here and do these picks for me. We'll get you build up your own reputation as a content creator. Build your own platform right here. Of course, move on to pastures new whenever you're confident that you want to fly solo. But of course, better still, follow me on Twitter. Get message me that way, and we'll have a little chat about it. But until then, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to keep it real. Smash the subscribe, smash the thumbs up. I'll see you soon for the next one. Until then, dudes, we're done for now.